Day 101, ran 5K.
Welcome back to 100 Days. So as you may remember, at the very beginning of this series, Chris and I met with a group of experts for their advice on this project, and they helped us along the way too. So now that 100 Days is officially behind us, we wanted to see them again to talk about how we've improved and what we can do going forward. On day 101, we met with Erica Gallmeyer, our psychologist, who we'd actually seen the day before at the 10-kilometer race, but the last time we officially met with her was at the halfway point, so we caught up.
I really do want to know, what you guys have learned about yourselves, because there's got to be some lessons, some takeaways.
For me, the biggest takeaway is that mental toughness, which I had previously thought to be a made-up idea, is real.
Yeah.
When we did metrics for the last time, I did a 4-minute wall sit versus a 40-second wall sit on day one. And the big change was not that my thighs became significantly stronger, although they did, but just that I realized that I could do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think the key with exercise is once you get used to the pain of it, because it hurts. It does. It hurts. Like running yesterday hurt.
Yeah.
You know, it hurts like running up the hill, and your lungs hurt, your legs burn. And once you get used to that and you almost embrace it a little bit,
you're right.
That's when you start enjoying it.
When
more.
you accept it.
The real lesson from the workouts and everything is keep going. It is a huge change in my life to realize that daily aerobic exercise is an extremely effective treatment for my OCD.
Yeah, that's really cool that you figured that out.
The food takeaway for me is in the last 30 days, I think I locked in by using the things I'd learned about exercise and trying to apply them to diet. And so hopefully that'll be sustainable. I feel less certain about that than I do about the exercise.
Think about this too, is we're 39 and 40.
Right.
And so when we're 45, when we're 50, when your metabolism slows down even more, it's just a matter of you just can't ingest the same things that you used to. So it's going to be a continual evolution.
Right.
It doesn't stop now, for sure.
I know there was a tiff over food.
We did. I love that.
I forgot about that.
I love that they put our fight in it. I couldn't believe you guys put our one fight. We have one fight in 100 days.
John, I am not going to go the rest of my life without eating pizza. Okay?
I'm not yelling at you, man.
I'm not going to quit eating pizza.
Yeah.
And I haven't.
Then we talked about goals for the future. I really, really, really want to be able to do 100 push-ups in a row.
That would be, I think that would be awesome. We fully realize that most people that watch this, and ourselves even going forward, you're not going to have a personal trainers there waiting for you, and you're not going to have all that stuff set up. So the personal responsibility is back on us a lot. I have to put the onus on myself to, or like we said, plan at least a couple times a week where we do it together and
stay accountable to one another.
And she had some kind words for us, as she always does.
I'm super proud of you guys.
Thank you.
I think people can find a lot of strength in the balance that you've shown. I hope people draw off the idea of the buddy system. I mean, that's huge, the accountability. I hope that they draw off the idea of continuing, just keep going, because like you said, you made changes because you kept going. The self-compassion and goal setting. I mean, you guys did all of that.
And then the following day, we both had appointments with our 100 Days physician, Dr. Henry. Chris was up first.
Yeah, how you doing?
Good.
Took your EKG, unchanged from last time.
Which is good.
It's pretty good. Exactly. Yeah, what about your back?
It's good. Yeah.
Okay.
It feels a lot better, actually. I went from being able to do hold a plank for a minute and 45 seconds to 4.5 minutes.
Oh, wow. That's
so that's a big increase in core strength. And so different things like that, my body just got a lot stronger.
Excellent.
Which I think helped it, of course.
After all the normal checkup stuff, it was time for the moment of truth, Chris's triglyceride level results.
The triglycerides is what concerned us last time. And then lastly is the triglyceride level, basically measuring how much grease is flowing through the blood. We want that level to be 150 or less, and yours is 184, okay? So that's a little bit high. Last time it was 184. This time it's 115.
Oh!
Yeah, exactly.
Look at that.
We saved the good news for the end.
There it is. That was a good build up there. You have a good poker face, man.
I'm trying.
I have a family history of high cholesterol, and so it was actually really encouraging to know that they did go down and that it is something that I can control versus something that's out of my control.
Then it was my turn.
So your heart rate is the only thing that's really different, and it's 50, which is actually good because that shows more of an athlete's heart. This is actually a better EKG than before. Your total cholesterol, we want to be less than 200. Last time it was 190, this time it's 140, which is even better.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly. The LDL is the bad cholesterol. Comparing your LDL last time was 104. We want that level to be 100 or less. And this time it's 59.
Wow.
So even better. Any questions?
No, thank you so much.
Alrighty, I will be back.
Awesome. I feel like I passed the test. After that great news, we got to celebrate with a week in Jamaica, where, by the way, we worked out every day. Most days we played doubles tennis, but a couple days we did stations, like we were back in the gym with Laura.
Majestic.
And then when we returned, we met up with our dietitian, Kim, who wanted to know how our eating had been going.
Pretty much the exact same.
Yeah.
I mean, I haven't really changed anything since, although I had like a giant burrito when I got home Saturday night from that event.
Oh, yeah.
It was sitting in my fridge. My triglycerides went down.
Really? Awesome.
All of our metrics are good.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, it's actually pretty astonishing
Really?
how much it changed.
You guys have been doing well with the nutrition and the exercise part of things, and I think you can see that
Yeah.
come together. That's awesome.
Yeah. You know, I think we each still have our like Achilles heels and
Yeah.
empty calories that we struggle with.
And everybody does.
Yeah.
And like I've always said too,
It's part of life.
it's part of it, yeah.
And she gave us some advice for future dietary slip-ups.
Checking in with yourselves, thinking back to what your goals were, starting the whole project, and just refocus yourself to get back to what your original goals were, focusing on nutrition and everything else that you've been working on.
Like, I have a habit of ganging up on myself. Once I start to make bad food choices, I then am just like, well, forget it.
Right.
And you encouraging me to, you know, say stop and take a step back, that's been very helpful.
Good. I'm glad to hear that.
How's your eating been, Kim?
Pretty good. Pretty good, yeah.
Let's put the shoe on the other foot now.
A couple weeks after that, we sat down with Laura to talk about our progress, although that progress is ongoing. Since 100 Days ended, you and I have been working out twice a week together for an hour, once a week with Chris, and then once a week with Sarah.
Yep.
How's it been?
It's been great. I mean, I personally was a little bit surprised you were going to come back, so I wasn't sure if you were going to.
I really look forward to those hour-long sessions. It's fun to see Chris once a week and get to work out with him.
It's fun to listen to music.
It's really fun to listen to music. Now that we can listen to music, we've been having a good time. How's post 100 Days for you?
It's been good. It is golf season. I have more golf clips if everybody would like to see it. It's just send me your email, and I'd be happy to send it over to you.
Then we talked about the 10K and some future running goals. So now you're helping coach me on my first half marathon.
Yes.
How's it going so far?
Well, we just started, really. The main point for your first one is for you to enjoy it. So don't put too much pressure on yourself. Go out there, do the training, but you'll find, like, during the race, you'll find your niche and your group, and you just stay with that group and just have fun with it.
I'm excited. I'm mostly doing it, though, because I have realized that I need a goal.
Yeah.
Like, I need something that I'm training toward or something that I'm trying to get to. Like, during 100 Days, having that 10K race to look forward to was so important. And we reflected on the lessons we learned.
There's never been a time where I've gotten done exercising, working out, and been like, boy, I wish I hadn't have done that.
That's my mantra.
I've always hated when athletes talk about how, you know, like sports teaches them real life lessons about discipline or toughness or whatever. I've always thought that's a complete load of hooey, but I kind of buy it now. It's about discipline. Like, it's about showing up and being there and doing the work, especially on the days when I don't want to do it. Like, for me, writing books is not mostly about inspiration or where I get ideas. It's mostly about like putting time in front of the computer. And fitness is sort of the same thing.
Yeah. Interesting how you can attribute it to every other thing in your life.
Laura, the only thing I want to say is thank you for changing my life. Like, it's a really dramatic and wonderful change, and I don't think that it would have happened without you, so
Oh, well,
thanks.
you're so sweet. Thank you. Thanks for this experience.
In the words of John Bon Jovi, thank you for loving me, for being my eyes when I couldn't see.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
So that was it for 100 days. It was really nice to check in with our awesome experts, and I want to take this opportunity to say thank you to all of them, and thanks to all our other instructors who took the time to teach us different ways to get moving. When you work really hard and accomplish something, it's important to take some time to reflect on the journey and celebrate your successes, and I hope you all at home do that as well. Thanks to everyone for watching and participating alongside us. It's really been an incredible experience, and I can't believe it's over. Well, I guess there is one last thing left to do.
I told him, like, I mean, wouldn't it be a show of solidarity if he showed up for this? You know, saying we went through like 100 days together, like, why not do the last thing together? He's like, no, I'm good. I was like, you're lost, man. What's up, Sheridan? Nice to see you again. I haven't seen that in a while. What's up, Zulea?
Did you really think I wasn't gonna
Oh,
come?
he did. I knew you'd be here. I knew you'd come. I knew you'd come.
I'm ready.
I knew you'd show up, man.
Let's do it. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Set time. Good work, guys.
Do you think people know that John Bon Jovi song? It's actually a Bon Jovi song.
Oh, there's a difference.
For parting my lips when I couldn't breathe.
Can't clear these rights.
Thank you for loving me.
We'll close out the show with this.